go. Hi, everyone. We're coming to you live on 2K Sports, bringing you the NBA. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Doris Burke. Also joining us from the sidelines, David Aldridge. So with Nash sitting on the bench, here's the five for Mike D'Antoni right now. Peyton Watson is out there with Keegan Murray. Then there's Maravich. Then it's Reed. And it's Terry in at the two-guard spot. And for the Warriors, Up front, it's Green at the 4 with Jackson Davis at the 5. Stephen Curry's out there with Hield. And it's Butler in at the small forward position. And Green gets it to go.
That's just so good at recognizing, hey, perhaps it's my opportunity from distance now.
Murray is screen on Hield. For 3, Maravich. Green with the rebound.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Butler gets to Green. Down low. Curry is inside. Terry covering. Curry can't get it to go. Here's Reed. And that one, good.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
Here's Curry. Following the score by Albuquerque. We play just over a minute here in the first. And Watson has it in the corners. Off target from outside. Curry against Maravich. Curry can't get it to go. And Albuquerque with the possession. Maravich the pass to Reed. Shoots over Jackson Davis. Trying to bang it in, but he misses. Hield left side. Launches it. Good, and Curry gets the assist.
What a gifted shooter. Hield is especially dangerous from the corner.
And shot on the way. Maravich, good.
And hitting the mid-range jumper here early gives the defense just another thing to think about.
They're basically saying, you're going to have to guard us. Get 3 points on the floor tonight if you're going to have any chance. That's unselfish basketball. Opted to pass up his own shot and dish to a teammate instead.
Terry kicks to Watson. Gets it from 3-point range.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Outside Green. Outside Butler. And Peyton Watson gets the whistle that time.
Timeout, timeout.
That's his first foul. And we've got a timeout called by Steve Kerr. Wants to talk some things over. Might be soon some things to adjust. The Warriors making a switch here. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Butler feeling out of it. Rebound by Murray. And so it's Murray who brings the ball up for Albuquerque. They trail by 1. Second shot opportunity. That shot, no good. Nice defense from Kuminga. Butler with the ball. Watson's there. Shot's good from Butler.
Jimmy Butler playing with aggression right now, boy. If he touches the paint, he is thinking score.
For 3, Murray. That ball. Nice feed that time from Pete Maravich. It's a tie ball game.
This guy reads situations so well, and he knows how to execute.
All right, there's the horn. It's a close game at the end of 1. And the second quarter about to get started. We'll be back in... And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. What do you guys think about the Warriors here so far?
Well, they used the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
And we know this. Every team in the league now seems to be looking to play with pace.
So with Nash sitting on the bench, here's the 5 for Mike D'Antoni right now. Keegan Murray is out there with Reed. Then there's Peyton Watson. And there's Terry, and it's Maravich in at the point. Here's Spencer. Pass to Looney. And here is Hield. And Peyton Watson gets the whistle that time. That's foul number 2 for him. Draymond Green, he's checked in for the Warriors.
Your home team, number 23, Draymond.
Here's Spencer. Here's Moody. He's covered by Watson. Puts one up from 19. Hield can't hit.
And it didn't fall, but That's the kind of shot they want their offense to create.
You know, it can be frustrating when you make the right play and fail to reap the rewards. You just have to stay with it here. I'll tell you, he'll take that all day, every day. I'm sure he was shocked to find himself that wide open.
Butler is checked in for Moody.
Personal foul. Second team foul. And number 4 for your home team. Number 22.
Here's Butler. And we're starting the second quarter, about a minute gone. The shake. And it's Reed pulling it down. Reed's got 5 rebounds tonight. The wide open look here for Terry. And again, it's Albuquerque.
You know what? Sometimes something good can come out of a bad possession.
Butler with the ball. Watson's there. In the paint. There's 1:38 left to play in the first half. There's the drive. And that one is stuffed right through.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
I tell you, you can't get stops if you're unwilling to put in the work.
The time for the ball. It's stolen by Watson. Murray, the pass to Maravich. And the dunk by Reed.
And Maravich is such a great scorer. All eyes are on him, but his eyes are on his teammates. A tremendous dual threat.
And we've got a timeout called by Steve Kerr. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations.
That was your dance team. Make some noise.
Quarter number 2, we're about 2 minutes in. Well, their pass to Moody. And here is Green for the 3. Moody's shot is off. Pass to Watson. And Watson slams it in.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm, and you can see how they're finishing their plays.
Well, what great game planning, what great execution. It doesn't get much better than this.
Murray from deep three-point land. And it's Reed pulling it down. And Albuquerque with the possession. They've got a 13-2 run goal. Maravich dishes to Watson. The Warriors pull it in. The shot by Butler. Nobody around. Good, and Curry gets the assist. 6 points for Butler.
Boy, the footwork of Jimmy Butler, impressive. So good at finding room to get his shot off.
Watson's shot is good.
Unwilling to let up, even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
And so it's Albuquerque up by a dozen here at the end of the quarter. They've been playing some ferocious defense. Right back after this break.
And please direct your attention to center court. And get ready for the half-court shot. Drum roll. They're measuring up the shot.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. Albuquerque leading by 12. Up front is Green at the 4 with Jackson Davis at the 5. Hield is out there with Stephen Curry. And it's Butler in at the 3 spot. That's Steve Kerr's 5 as we get into the second half. It's Curry outside. What a deep shot from Steph Curry.
The supreme confidence from Steph Curry to attempt that shot, let alone make it. Impossible to measure this guy's range.
Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
That is really good work there on the offensive glass.
Reed's gotten it done so far from the field tonight, making 4 of his 6 attempts. Shot by Hield, nobody around. That's 3 pointers off the mark.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Here's Terry. Albuquerque keeps it going. A new shot clock. A nice shot by Reed. Reed's got 4 points in the quarter.
And nice job taking what the defenders gave him. But these guys need a gut check right now.
Well, simply stated, simply not enough effort, not enough attention to detail. They've got run over this evening.
13 feet away. It's a big high bounce and goes in. Maravich has got 6.
Well, it doesn't get much easier than that. Even a decent shooter is going to make that with no pressure.
And so Steve Kerr calls for the timeout. Wants to regroup and go over the strategy. .135 left in the third. Curry against Maravich. Here's Jackson Davis. Still yet to score. Curry from 3.
It doesn't matter if it's off the bounce or off the catch. Curry never loses rhythm on his jump shot.
Watson. His shot, no good. Some solid defense from Butler. And we've got a timeout called by Steve Kerr. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team. Moody's check in for the Wolves. Moses Moody comes in for Butler. Although they're down big right now, Greg, still plenty of time left in this one.
At this point, they got to take it one possession at a time.
Jackson Davis can't get it to go. To the middle. Whoops, anticipated the pass. Turnover. Curry with a wide open look. Hits the three-point bomb. Curry's got 9 points in the quarter.
Curry is just lethal from outside.
To the left wing. Watson for 3. Score the basket. It's number 6 for him this game. 6 for 9. 67% shooting.
And guys getting into a nice groove here. Starting to feel it.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
Offensive rebound. Murray gets to Maravich. And it's Murray with the jam.
It's so aggressive on the offensive glass. Murray using that side well.
The Warriors making a switch here. Green's checked in. Albuquerque shooting their first foul shot of the game. A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. Maravich against Curry. They set the pick. Inside, they kick it out to Green. Lets it go from deep. That one doesn't drop. It's Terry outside, and that one released in time, but no good. And so it's Albuquerque out in front by 17 points at the end of the quarter. And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
They're just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
We call that putting it right in the pocket, and he knew what to do with it once it was there.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. So with Nash sitting on the bench, here's the 5 for Mike D'Antoni right now. They've got Keegan Murray. Maravich is out there with Terry. Then there's Peyton Watson. And it's Reed with the 5. And it's the Warriors' ball. 17-point game. Pass to Curry. Back to Green. Launches a 3. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. Curry's got his 5th assist in this one. Watson for 3. Out to Maravich from downtown. And the 3 ball is good.
And that's why they call him the pistol. One of the most entertaining scorers in the game. And finding that one from deep.
Pass to Moody. Now, here's Green.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Outside Curry. Fires away from way outside. And it's Reed pulling it down. Reed's got rebound number 12 now. Tenacity on the glass. And that's dunked by Reed.
Relentless relentless in their approach with the game firmly in hand.
This is a textbook example of playing the possession and not the score. This team is doing a great job continuing to execute.
Jimmy Butler is checked in for the Warriors. Healed from outside. Hits it from downtown.
One of the most valuable pieces of real estate in the NBA, that corner three. It's shorter than other spots, and Mr. Fields cashes in.
Let's find out the news on Jimmy Butler. Dave, what's the update?
Hi, guys. The head attorney for the Warriors gave us some information. He told me that he has a stiff back and that it is very sore right now. But he's already back in the game. Pretty tough guy, Kevin.
Well, thank you, David. Hopefully, we'll see him very soon.
And I love the tenacity, guys. He simply can will his way into games at times and exert his presence.
Good on the shot.
Well, everyone's seeking those high percentage looks in the restricted area. Nicely done there.
Offensive rebound. Reed outside for Murray. Good on the three-point shot. And Albuquerque leads by 20.
And you like Murray as a spot-up shooter. Knows where to park himself and always ready to receive the pass.
No one covered. And Albuquerque with the possession. Into the lane. And he makes that one.
Saw the opportunity to put this away, and you could see the killer instinct take over.
And you want to save your best for last. Tonight, they've done that and then some.
Now here's Murray. Shoots over Curry. Here's Reed. And the dunk by Reed.
And it's about the want to. That's what Reed gives you. He can be the heart, the soul, and the backbone of your team.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Curry can't get it to go. Now Reed. Clock at 6. The shot. And again, it's Albuquerque.
You can see why they go to this guy so often. More often than not, he's going to be very efficient like he is right here.
And so Albuquerque takes the win. A resounding victory.
Welcome, everyone. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports for this NBA presentation. I'm Brian Anderson, along with Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg. Our reporter, Allie LaForce. The starters for Albuquerque. Hayden Watson is out there with Keegan Murray. And it's Reed in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And for New York, OG Anunoby out there with Josh Hart. Then there's Jalen Brunson. Then it's Karl Anthony Towns. And it's Bridges in at the two-guard spot. Hart with it. Guarded out by Watson. Outside Brunson. Drains the triple.
You know, some threes look better than others, and Brunson's lefty stroke from three is a beautiful thing.
Well, I don't think anyone predicted Jalen Brunson will become the player he is today, Grant.
Yeah, that's for sure, B.A. Or he definitely wouldn't have been a second-round pick. He's a hard worker, a competitor, and an elite offensive player.
Count it. Good.
And you just can't let Brunson get to his spots. I mean, he's an excellent mid-range shooter.
Here's Watson. Knocks down the triple.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
And Brunson's got the ball here for New York. Outside Anunoby. About a minute into this first quarter. A deep three. And it's Brunson missing.
Would you say testing the limits of his range there?
You know, guys, I think he's got confidence to shoot it from anywhere, but he could have gotten a better one than that.
The B.A., when he gets the rim in his sights, it's tough to stop.
So aggressive and a determined finisher. Nice.
And, guys, I like the fact that he chose the one-hand tomahawk slam because you get a little higher when you go off one hand and one foot.
And New York has possession. After the basket by Albuquerque on the other end.
He'll challenge any defender. Brunson going right after it inside.
New York shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line.
At the line, 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. New York making a switch here. Haynes checked in. Both free throws, good from Brunson.
He's making the most of every trip to the line, providing for his team.
Maravich, the pass to Watson. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in. Watson's got 5 now.
And you got to defend better than that. I mean, that's a good look for him.
And you do not want to let him get going early because that can get you cooked.
Here's Anunoby, and it's Albuquerque with a rebound.
I don't know if you can credit the defense for that. It was just a missed opportunity.
Here's the 3. Connects from downtown. Give him 8 points now.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. He'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
On offense, here's Albuquerque. They've outscored them 10-2 during this run. Fades away. Reed, no good. And here's New York now. They trail by 3. Outside Brunson. Pass to Towns. Second chance effort. Great D that time from Murray. And it's Murray with the ball for Albuquerque. Outside Watson. The 3. Karl Anthony Towns comes up with a rebound. And here's New York now. Hart passes to Anunoby. Right side Brunson. Takes a 3. And Anunoby gets it to go. On the assist from Brunson. First quarter wrapping up here. And it's a tie game. And we'll get the second quarter underway on the other side of this break. And if you're just joining us, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And from what we've seen from New York, what's your take so far?
Attacking relentlessly, drawing fouls. They won that first quarter at the stripe.
Boy, I like the aggressive nature they're playing with here. Not playing soft at all. They're going right at it.
Anunoby's gone 1 for 2 from the three-point line. And Albuquerque looking at who they've got. We've got Murray, also Peyton Watson out there, and it's Maravich in at point guard.
Yeah, this is the kind of confidence you love seeing. Murray not thinking twice at all about firing away.
Achua can't hit. Now here's Watson. Give him 8 points now. And they call the 8-second violation. Too much time getting it up court. Bridges, he's checked in for New York.
Coming onto the floor for your home team,
New York trails by 3. Outside McBride. Screen by Bridges. McBride can't get it to go. Here's Terry. It's hauled in by Robinson. And here's New York now. Pass to McBride. To the paint. Can't hit that one. Excellent D there from Reed. Albuquerque leading by 3. Here's Maravich. Got it. Good job in the low post.
Sometimes it's simple. Put the ball in the hands of your scorers and let them do what they do best.
And we played just over a minute of basketball in the second quarter. And
timeout
is called by Tom Thibodeau. He wants to make sure everybody's on the same page.
Yeah, hoping to tap into something that'll get them clicking.
Yeah, and you know, that's going to be the focus of this timeout. They need to come up with a spark to get the offense going.
Carl Anthony Towns checked in for Achua.
Number 32, Carl Anthony Towns.
1:49 left to play in the first half of basketball. Bridges passes to Towns. Robinson, a screen on Murray. And a deep 3 from Towns. Sinks it. What range from downtown. Towns has got his first 3 points of the game. On offense, here's Albuquerque. Offensively, Carl Anthony Towns is one of the most well-rounded big men in the league, Greg.
Yeah, maybe in league history, B.A. He's an elite three-point shooter. No score, and his passing is severely underrated.
Getting inside and doing damage there really elevates Hart's game, and I'd like to see him be that kind of all-around threat.
Now here's Reed. Three-pointer off the mark. Bridges feeling it out a little bit. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead. If they play this right, they can go 2 for 1.
Yeah, they really have to work the clock right now. Throws it down emphatically.
He's got serious hops, right? You add that to his ability to penetrate, that's 2 easy points.
A lot of bounceability there, guys. I mean, well above the rim. That's what makes him dangerous.
Towns passes to Robinson. And it's Albuquerque with a rebound. Reed's got 4 rebounds in the game. 4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Watson. He drops it from range. Watson's got 11 points. New York trails by 5. Outside McBride. Pass to Bridges. Here's Towns. Oh, nice finish from the low block. That one's good. He's got 5.
You have to love the unselfishness on display there. Excellent passing.
Here's Reed. Oh, it would have counted had it fallen, but it is offline. And the first half comes to an end. We've got a close game going here. Albuquerque out in front, up 3. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports. Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far. We've seen Peyton Watson really having a great game here.
Yeah, they've done an amazing job of creating room to operate for him. And then, of course, executing.
You know what? It helped that they had a few guys with very hot hands on the perimeter, too.
They've got Josh Hart. Carl Anthony Towns is out there with OG Anunoby. Then it's Mikal Bridges, and it's Brunson in at the point. That's Tom Thibodeau's 5 as we get going in the second half. Brunson misses. Albuquerque leading by 5. Bell the pass to Bencaro. Tries again, and that one's good. Bell.
You've got to box out on the boards. When you don't, that's what happens.
Brunson, he has 7. Brunson assertive on the take. And the layup follows. Brunson's got 9.
Inside Brunson is pretty deadly, just dropping his shot in.
The 3 from Bencaro. On target from range.
It's it's important that you have big men who can shoot in this day and age, and this guy can really stretch the floor.
I'll say this, Banchero is a guy that opponents can't forget about for a second. And you see it in all the defensive attention he gets. Teams show him all kinds of different looks, and he draws a bunch of double teams in isolation. Nash passes to Hill. The three from Banchero. And again, it's Albuquerque from deep.
And Banchero has some range already. I mean, I want to see him continue to drain these shots.
And timeout is called by Tom Thibodeau. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy here. New York trails by 11. Brunson passes to Hart. Back to Brunson. Fires for three. And it's Albuquerque with a rebound. Pass to Banchero. Wing shot on the way. He's off on that one.
Clean look from mid-range. Coach will probably want to run that play again.
Hill against Hart. Pulls up, high post. It's rebounded by Banchero. And so it's Banchero who brings it up for Albuquerque. They've only allowed 2 points so far in the second half. The shot by Bell, no good.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Hart finds Brunson. Yes, sir! Brunson for three.
Pretty much the second Brunson gets the ball, he's into motion, and that's how it's done.
Second half of play here with just under 2.5 minutes passed. Outside, Hill. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Banchero. New York making a switch here. Haynes checked in. There's 25 seconds left in the third quarter. Brunson looks it over. Shot clock at 6. Here he goes. Oh, nice fake, but the layup's off the mark. And so it's Albuquerque up by a healthy 8 points at the end of the period. A big difference in shooting percentages. That's why they lead. More NBA. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist to the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
And that's just a brilliant read of the defense. I mean, it was also excellent anticipation of the movement of his teammates before the pass. Just great harmony on all sides.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth quarter. And Albuquerque looking at who they've got. Paolo Banchero is out there with Bol. And it's Bell in at the shooting guard position. Brunson misses.
You know, brick after brick after brick. I mean, that's been the story for him this quarter. I mean, he's got to brain it in down the stretch here.
Oh, nothing soft about that.
Was not going to be denied. Just took the dunk that was right in front of him.
Well, you know, if nobody's going to put a body on him, then that's going to be the result.
And timeout is called by Tom Thibodeau. He wants to make sure everyone is aligned, given the situation right now. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. I was able to hear Tom Thibodeau coaching his team during that last break. He asked his team to take in the moment, saying, this is what it's all about, guys. This is why we work so hard and why we love this game. Embrace it. Back to you guys.
Appreciate the report, Allie. You got a piece of it. 3 on 3. Here's Nash. Here's Bell. Oh, it's blocked by Towns.
Prime time, big time defense from Towns.
A little over a minute of the fourth quarter gone now. They get it back. Here's Bol over Towns. And that one's good. Bol.
And there he is. I mean, attacking the boards, converting off the misses. I mean, trying to do everything he can to secure this W.
Well, he enjoys deflating the opposition with those extra possessions.
Albuquerque leading by 15. Minute 32 left to play in the fourth. Here's Nash. Brunson defending. Nash misses.
I think he's gone completely dry. Nothing is hitting. And, you know, you can sense his frustration. This is going to be a test of his resolve here. He's trying to find his shot. But at some point, you have to start making these.
Here's Hill. Out to the wing. Here's Bell. Drills it from deep. Bell's got 5 points in the quarter.
Their focus has been terrific. They really put on a clinic here today. And, you know, everybody in the building knows this is a wrap, a done deal. Put this one in the W column.
Outside Brunson. Will it go? And it's Albuquerque with a rebound. Bold, pass to Nash. Here's Banchero. Banked it in off the glass.
Oh, what tenacity on the boards. Banchero takes pleasure in capitalizing on the offensive glass.
7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Outside Anunoby. Brunson, a screen on Banchero. Anunoby against Banchero. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Brunson. Brunson missing again. Outside, Hill. Shoots over Hart. And there's Hill. That one's good. On the assist from Bowl.
And just totally relentless. Only increasing the intensity level. Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming. Attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
So Albuquerque wins it. A statement road victory. So impressive.
That's a 20K loss. Fuck.